Alright, so this is the story for the week. I hope that this helps. And so I'm going to read the whole thing all the way through, and then you can look on the other video to find the target awards for this week. So here we go. The first story. 500 miles on a bike. I rode my bike with 2,000 other riders from Eugene, Oregon to Brookings, Oregon in 1994. The ride took 1 week and cost $400. We rode approximately 80 miles per day. On average, the daily elevation change was 1,500 feet. I rode a Trek road bike. A semi-truck carried all of our gear and we were escorted by the police. All of our meals were provided. Large trucks were used as mobile repair shops. I did the ride in mid-September, and some days the temperature got as high as 100 degrees. My Uncle Jim and Aunt Jane rode a tandem bike and they averaged about 20 miles per hour. I averaged approximately 15 miles per hour. The hardest part of the trip was the 6th day from Grants Pass, Oregon to Gold Beach, Oregon. It was very steep. Boy, was I glad to get down on the other side in one piece. The last day we rode to Brookings, Oregon on a 4-lane highway. Most of the riders rode with the traffic. Scary. Alright, here's the second story. Riding out a typhoon. I was stationed in Sasebo, Japan on a naval ship. My occupation was a boiler technician. We made fresh water from seawater. We drew in seawater and ran it through an evaporation process which extracted the salt. The temperatures in the boiler room sometimes reach 140 degrees. We only stayed in the boiler room for 20 minutes at a time. Typhoons are not uncommon in Japan. Whenever there was a typhoon, the ship left port for open sea and into the wind. The wind can turn the ship's position, making it vulnerable to dangerous waves. The waves may cause the mast to detach, placing the vessel in extreme danger. I was in 5 typhoons and several times the mast nearly detached. Overall, I loved being in the Navy because I was able to see the world. Alright, here's story number 3. Catching fish in the Umpqua River. I visited my grandparents on the Umpqua River in southern Oregon. My brothers and I went to help during the summer. I was 13 years old. My grandparents had a 5-acre property. My brothers and I helped my grandpa lay out sprinklers for his garden and plant trees. That summer, we helped him build a new house. There were lots of wild blackberries on the property. We made homemade ice cream and blackberry cobbler. I often went down to the river with a neighbor friend. The riverbed had many holes that had been created by lava. There was a large fish caught in one of the holes. We paddled out on his rubber boat to where the fish was and caught it. The fish was a huge 3-foot steelhead. My grandparents invited the neighbor and his family over for dinner. We prepared the meal and had a great fish feast. Alright, so those are the stories that we have for the week. So practice those, and obviously we will all be reading those together on Wednesday. Again, you can look at the other video that has the target words, and good luck to you. Email me if you have any questions.